In a remote village nestled high in the Tibetan mountains, a family of simple means lived in harmony with nature. The village was a cluster of small, humble homes surrounded by jagged peaks that pierced the sky and meandering rivers that sang their eternal songs. The family was large, with many children who filled their modest abode with laughter and mischief. Among them was a little boy named Tenzin, who had a sweet and perpetual smile on his face, his bright eyes reflecting the shimmering, snow-capped mountains that framed his world. Tenzin's parents, like many in their village, subsisted on the meager yields of their small plot of land and the occasional barter with passing traders. Despite their poverty, they found richness in their heritage and community, teaching their children the values of kindness, resilience, and humility. One crisp morning, as the sun kissed the peaks with golden light, a group of monks visited the village. They brought with them an aura of serenity and wisdom that captivated young Tenzin. He was particularly drawn to the gentle demeanor of the head monk, whose eyes seemed to hold the secrets of the universe. As the monks shared stories of enlightenment and peace, Tenzin felt an inexplicable pull towards their way of life. That night, as stars glimmered in the vast Tibetan sky, Tenzin lay awake, his heart fluttering with a newfound desire to follow the path of the monks. His parents noticed the change in him, their hearts heavy with both pride and sadness at the prospect of their son leaving the family fold. The decision to become a monk was not an easy one for Tenzin or his family. His parents, though supportive of his aspirations, worried about the absence of their son's laughter and light amidst their daily struggles. Yet they understood the importance of following one's calling and the potential for Tenzin to find a deeper meaning in life. One evening, as the family gathered around a modest fire, Tenzin expressed his heartfelt desire to join the monastery. His mother, with tears in her eyes, embraced him tightly, whispering words of encouragement. His father, though silent, nodded in approval, knowing that this was a path paved with purpose and peace. With blessings from his family, Tenzin began his journey to the monastery. The path was long and arduous, winding through treacherous mountain trails and across raging rivers. Along the way, he faced moments of doubt and physical exhaustion, but was buoyed by the thought of the tranquility that awaited him. As he finally reached the gates of the monastery, he was greeted by the familiar face of the head monk, who welcomed him with open arms. Tenzin knew that this was the beginning of a new chapter, one that promised both challenges and profound inner peace. Life in the monastery was vastly different from the vibrant chaos of his familial home. The days were structured around meditation, study, and communal activities. Initially, Tenzin struggled with the discipline required, his mind often wandering back to his family and the laughter of his siblings. Yet with the guidance of the monks and the quiet of the mountains surrounding him, Tenzin began to find solace in the stillness. He learned to quiet his mind and embrace the teachings of compassion and mindfulness. Each day, his sweet smile grew more serene, reflecting the peace that was slowly taking root within him. Years passed, and Tenzin blossomed into a young monk, his heart filled with peace and wisdom. He had grown to understand the nature of suffering and the beauty of acceptance. The struggles of his journey had become stepping stones to a deeper understanding of himself and the world around him. When he returned to his village to visit, Tenzin's family greeted him with open arms and tearful smiles. They saw the change in him, not just in his demeanor, but in the lightness of his spirit. Tenzin shared with them the lessons he had learned, offering them the gift of peace he had found. In the end, Tenzin's journey to becoming a monk was not just a personal quest, but a beacon of hope and inspiration for his family and village. His sweet smile, ever present, was now a testament to the boundless peace that lay within him, a peace that he carried with him like a precious treasure through the mountains of his homeland.